Hello children, this is Mumtaz Madam and I came up with the last video of chapter 1 Chief Shuttle speech for standard 9. Here we go. Chief Shuttle says that we will ponder your proposition and when we decide we will let you know. So he says that we will think about your idea and when we will decide we will tell you, but should we accept it? I hear and now make this condition. Should we accept? So but now only I will put the condition that if we accept it we will not be denied the of privilege without molestation of visiting any time and the terms of our ancestor friends and children. So we will not be denied of visiting our ancestors tomb. This is our condition. Every part, because every part of this soil is sacred in the estimation of my people. Every part of the soil is sacred to us. Every hillside, every valley, every plain, and every grove is holy to every one of us. So even the rocks also, which seems to be dumb and dead under the sun, they are the silent shore. Thrilled with our memories are there with them. So we live in this nature. We live even with these non-living things, and the very dust upon which you now stand responds more lovingly to their footsteps than yours. This dust, these soils also, they also respond very lovingly to the footsteps of my people than your people, because this soil, this dust is rich with the blood of our ancestors, and because our bare feet is just like giving the sympathetic touch to this dust and the soil. Our departed braves, fond mothers, glad, happy hearted maidens, and even the little children. So these are the people, the people, those who have died, mother, a maiden, and even the children. They have lived here, they have rejoiced here. They will also love this solitude, this dark solitude. And at eventide, means evening, they greet shadowing returning spirits. They will greet these returning spirits. And when the last red man shall have perished, and the memory of my tribe shall have become a myth among the white men, these shores will swim like the invisible dead of my tribe. So even the last man who will perish, and the memory of his people will become a myth among the white men. Even the shores, even though people are not there, but the shores will remain, and it will swim with the invisible dead of my tribe. So they will remain in the tides, in the water, in the shores, they will swim like the invisible dead. You cannot see them, but it will come like in the form of the waves and near the shore. When your children's children think themselves alone in the field, the store, the shop, upon the highway, or in the silence of the pathless woods, they will not be alone. So he's saying that even your grandchildren will also, whoever, they will be present in the field or in the store or on the shop or highway, they will not feel lonely, because we are there, our spirits are there. In all the earth there is no place dedicated to solitude. So there is no silence here, loneliness here. We will be there in the nature. At night, when the streets of your cities and villages are silent and you think them deserted, they will throng with the returning host that once filled them and still love this beautiful land. So it will be crowded with the host. He is talking about the host. Host means what? The tribal people. So it will be crowded with this tribal people who have once filled this beautiful land. So the white man will never be alone. Your people will never be alone. We will be everywhere. The city will everywhere. City, shop, villages, everywhere. You will not be alone. We will be there every time. So he says that let him be just. Him means that is the chief in Washington. Let him be just and deal kindly with my people, for the dead are not powerless dead. Did I say? So he's saying that let him be just. He should be just. He should do justice and should be deal this matter kindly with my people, because my people who are dead, they will not be powerless. They are not powerless. There is no death, because according to him he says that there is no death, only a change of worlds, only a change of world, only there is no death. The spirits remain in this physical world. They do not die physically, they die, but they are present in the nature. As this is just a, this is the death is not a death is not a, it's just a change. It's a change of world. It is not permanent. So he talks about his people. He talks about the white chief at Washington, that he should be he do justice to our people, and he also says that he wants the president to be just and deal kindly with his people. He believes that death is just a change of world, and the spirits of the natives will still be there after their death to take revenge if they are treated badly. This is the Chief Shettle's speech, and I hope these 7 videos of this chapter would be beneficial to you. But you have to read every word and every sentence as I have gone through this. I tried my best to make you understand through these videos. This is your work to read each line, every word to understand, and do the exercise questions from the workbook. Thank you.